Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live stream. I know that it is kind of spur of the moment, so don't worry if you guys missed this stream live. Just come back and rewatch. Okay, so I can't do this anymore, guys. Oh my god, I tried. Okay, so for those of y'all who missed the last live stream, I'm sorry, my dog is very angry that he's not being let in the room right now. So just have to ignore Cooks. And my last live stream, I informed all of you that I was going to just step back from American Horror Story and I was just going to focus on some true crime. There were cases I wanted to follow up, cases I wanted to check on, and things such as that. So I was really excited to do that. And then I started doing it. Now, I finished the Amerithrax script. I actually got that video done. It was awesome. And then I moved on to Jesse Shockley. And guys, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I did want to be originally a child psychologist. However, when I went to college and I actually started to do the work and find out what terrible things were done to kids, I changed my mind. So when I was reading on Jesse Shockley's case and what happened to this poor little girl, and that her big sister was forced to watch and try to help her, and if she tried to help her little sister, she was punished. It was awful. And I mean, I spent actually 2 weeks in the closet crying because that was just awful. So I did try to continue with the true crime. It just didn't work very well for me, guys. I'm so sorry. I tried, but I can't do it. True crime for me, it's a lot of research and I love to research. But the things that people do to kids, I can't. I just can't. And there are people out there who have the brain and the mindset that they can understand that kind of thing, or they can watch it or report on it, and absolutely no shame to them whatsoever. It's just for me, my heart, I just can't. I just can't do it. So, I am not going to do true crime. So that's what the title is incurring to with I can't do this. I can't. I'm so sorry. I am going to release the Amerithrax video before um and like September because here's what happened. When I started getting very sad about Jesse Shockley and all of the other children that I was going to be reporting on, I thought, this isn't really what I want to do. I was having the best time making parodies and review videos for American Horror Story. I was having the best time. So I went on ahead and I pulled up some old parodies that I had written a script for. I just never got around to filming. So I pulled it up and I thought, wow, these are actually pretty decent. Maybe I should maybe just film them. Just film them. And so for the past few months, I've been sharpening the scripts and I've been watching American Horror Story. Right now I'm on Hotel. I just finished Cult yesterday. And it's so funny because yesterday the news broke about Kim Kardashian. So, ooh, yeah. So basically, guys, I can't do this true crime anymore. I'm going to go back to American Horror Story. I did not realize how awful it would be again for me. It's just been so long because we're talking about college and I'm in my 40s now. So that's much different from when I was in my teens compared to in my 40s. So that's a big time gap where I had forgotten some of the terrible shit that happened to children because of adults. So yeah, I am going to stick my head in the sand and let other people take over and report that, and I'm going to go back to American Horror Story. Now, I swear on my channel, this is the last time I jump. I swear, I'm going to stick with American Horror Story. There are a couple of things that I will start reviewing. Yes, there are some really great shows out there. And I know there are some things that you guys want me to review. So If there are some shows that you guys would like me to review, please let me know in the comments. You can also put them in the comment section after the video processes. So, yeah, I went to Half Price. So, I went there last week and I got a free gift card. I thought it was so sweet. If you guys follow my Instagram, I see Yellow Jackets. Who dis? It is so glad to have you. Thank you. Yellow Jackets. That is so good. That's what Who dis says. Okay. Let me just write that down real quick. Because this is right here, my notes. Yellow Jackets. Does anybody know what Yellow Jackets, what streaming service I would be able to watch it on? So many people are saying that that is super good. So yeah, I'm really excited. I will actually check that out for you guys. Thank you, Allie, for being so understanding. Allie says, "Oh yeah, I work with kids who had bad things done to them, that done unto others. It can be hard." Yes. Showtime. Okay, Showtime. Do I have Showtime? If I don't, I will find out. Thank you. Chucky 911, and it's on Showtime. Okay. So absolutely. I will check that out. And I know EJ reviews Chucky, and I certainly don't want to impede on his review. And then of course 911 is still going, and I am absolutely still watching that show. So maybe I should go back into reviews for it. I reviewed season 1, I think, and season 2, but after that, I kind of got so overwhelmed because of stories and stuff like that. So, trying to keep up with everything. So, again, I apologize for the false alarm. I apologize for telling you guys I'm going into true crime because I tried it. It was awful. I felt like I was in hell. I'm going to go back to American Horror Story. I can get Showtime with Paramount. I do have Paramount Plus. So thank you, Blaze. I really appreciate it. It is so great to see you, Blaze. Thank you so much. I hope you are all doing great. So actually, really quickly, let me give a few shout outs. Mike, thank you so much for being here. Actually, Mike, I'm surprised. I don't understand, Mike, why you're not a moderator anymore. I think they might have changed some things. But I thought you were a moderator. Okay, but yes, Blaze and Allie and Mike and Dead Pop Star, Lewis, all of you guys, Allie Vania, thank you guys again very dearly. Hazel Pony. Hazel Pony. Okay, so let's go on ahead and let's talk very quickly about AHS season 12 and Kim Kardashian joining and Emma Roberts because I do have some thoughts. I'm very excited. And I do want to hear what you guys have to say. And I will have an official video coming out. It should be today. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it out. So, okay. First off, Emma Roberts has joined season 12 of American Horror Story. I'm excited because I loved her, and going back and rewatching Cult, she was only there for such a short amount of time, but her character Serena was still so great. Scream Queens, Coven, she is fantastic in the shows. So I'm really excited for Emma to come back. And actually, this past Saturday, I watched one of my favorite Emma Roberts movies, which is The Blackcoat's Daughter. I love that movie. It's by Osgood Perkins, who is the son of Anthony Perkins. He wrote and directed the whole thing. It is a wonderful, intense suspense movie. So I am really looking forward to Emma Roberts coming back, especially now after she's had her baby. I mean, her whole persona, like everything about her has changed because she's a mom now, And as much as we women sometimes don't like to admit it, being a mother will change us. So I mean, not change our mind and soul, but also our looks. And Emma Roberts has always been this woman with an edge in her eye, And I'm so sorry about the reflection in my glasses. These are newer, so I don't have my lights set properly now. So, But now that she's a mom, it seems to me like she's gonna have this more mature glint in her eye. Her acting will probably be more different. I don't know if you guys saw the Netflix movie she was in, the scary one about the house that she did recently. She was pretty decent in that. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Emma Roberts coming back to AHS, and I want there to be a season 3 of Scream Queens. I know that there is still a lot of information out there and that there's a lot of question of are they or aren't they gonna make season 3 of Scream Queens? I have no idea yet, but when it comes out, I swear we'll talk. Okay, so Blackcoat's daughter is outstanding. I thank you so much for agreeing. I really appreciate it. Yes. Okay, so I can see your mod status now, friend. Oh, really? Did I give, Mike mod status? Good. Because my friend Mike, for a long, dear time, one of my soul brothers, he has been a mod for a very long time on my channel, so I hope it is indicating that he is a mod. Because if you guys don't act well, if you make Mike mad, he will boot you. I'm just kidding. Mike is really sweet. It's Debbie you don't wanna piss off. Just don't piss off Debbie, Ebby, Bebby, and you are gonna be fine in life no matter what you do. Mike says, "At Lola Fairchild, that's odd. I can still see that there's a wrench next." Oh, and there's still okay. I think it's from the way I see it, Mike. It just literally shows it on my screen. There's no wrench anymore, and there's nothing to highlight your mod status. So, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the next actress joining season 12, Kim Kardashian. Okay, now, okay, I like Kim Kardashian. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely like her. I know a lot of people don't, but I know there's some things that she has said before that hasn't really played too well with people, maybe pissed some people off, and I get it. I absolutely get it. And maybe I don't agree with everything that she has said in this lifetime, but I think she's okay. And after my sister Kimberly died, my best friend in the entire world, other than my Brit and my Blake, I I remember I was so depressed in 2009. I couldn't even get off the couch. And I had taken some time off work and I was on the couch and it was like literally that movie For Keeps with Molly Ringwald when she has the postpartum depression and she's laying on her side and the TV is on its side too to mimic her laying on her side. That's how I was on the couch for 24/7 the whole time. And so one day I flipped to E and saw the Kardashians and I saw these sisters playing with each other and having fun and living their best lives. And I thought, wow, okay, so even though maybe my sister isn't here anymore, somebody else's sister is. So it really made me feel good to watch the show and to know that even though I didn't have my sister, somebody else out there did. And I could see that. So I don't know. I really enjoyed the show and the reality show. I think I even have some Keeping Up with the Kardashian seasons. So I don't think they are known for acting. However, thank you for pointing it out, Brandon. She was pretty decent in Disaster Movie. I mean, Brandon says she was terrible. Yes, she was terrible. But so many people said that Bruce Campbell was terrible. So many people out there said that Arnold Schwarzenegger was terrible. So many people out there even started to say that Dallas Howard and all of these wonderful actors who, when they first kind of started out, and before they really reached fame, that they were terrible. And it just took some time for them to actually catch on and to just kind of find their niche. Now, was she terrible? Absolutely. But so terrible that you enjoyed the performance? Yes. Yes, it was one of those D-grade horror movies like The Dead Hate the Living, where, the dead come out of a zombie VHS tape and through the TV and they eat the living. I mean, it's just that's kind of what she reminds me of with her acting. So I Arnold is still terrible, LOL. Hey, Conan will always reign in my heart as the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Red Sonja. Why did it take your comment out? There we go. And Red Sonja. Those 2, you gotta check those out. Um, so bad it was good typo thing. Yeah, right? And Lola says, "In all fairness, anyone can be good in a parody. It's a parody." Exactly. And she was making fun of herself too. And you have to understand too that gotta give her extra points for when she makes fun of herself, when she's meta and she's aware of herself and she can actually laugh at these parts of herself. Such as like with with me with the parody. Oh my gosh. So I have a couple of parodies that are actually coming out. Let me do that. Let me talk to you guys about the parodies real fast, and then we'll talk about season 12 and what we think. Let me wrap up real quickly what my thoughts of Kim Kardashian are. But again, I'm looking forward to what she does. I'm thinking that it's going to be a short, minor role, such as like a social media influencer, like the Christmas episode of American Horror Stories in season 2 where it was Christmas and Danny Trejo got to kill the influencers. So obviously, it could be something such as that. So that's a clue for us that maybe season 12 is going to be very meta, is going to be very present, sort of like not how season 11 was, but how Cult was, which, oh my God, guys, okay, I haven't watched Cult in a couple of years. On all fairness, I haven't watched Cult in a couple of years. However, I just finished watching Cult, and though it is a good season still, I still stand by my opinion that this is a good season. But the flashbacks and the unnecessary crap like the Charles Manson and, the Jim Jones crap, we did not need that. The Valerie Solaris. I mean, I watched this with my husband, and he really couldn't watch it because it was kind of like uh, cringy at a lot of points because of the social awareness. Anyway, so this was a good season still, but dang, I at one point my brain started to hurt because in like one episode where Evan Peters played Jim Jones, Kai, and Manson. And they kept flashing back in the episode to like 1947, 1974, 1982. And you had no idea what was present or what was back in the past, what was going on, or how it even made sense to the story. And it was insane. I'm definitely going to be re-upping my list after I go back and rewatch them because I have almost all of them on Blu-ray up here, except, as you guys know, after Cult no, Apocalypse. After Apocalypse, they stopped putting them out on DVD or Blu-ray. So if I see them anymore, I'll just pick them up because I like to have extra copies and anyway. So I'm just really excited. And going back with there and rewatching it, it really helped me with my parodies. So, I just want to let you guys know I have been definitely working on my parodies. Right now, what I have will actually be coming out. I'm still filming my scenes, so I'm hoping that I will have it done this week. With last week, being Easter, anniversary, birthdays, and then before that, it was spring break. I could only do so much filming, so sadly, I didn't get to go too much on this on time, but I still did some filming. So it's where Edward Mordrake comes to the freak show to recruit the freaks for his Kotshaw, whatever he called it, of collection. So I have that one, and then I have one with me playing Allie and Ivy. It's a cult parody. I actually have a couple of cult parodies. I have one with AHS Cult in 4 minutes. I have one where Billy and Leslie, they're playing their characters and they're confronting me at my door for white privilege. Um, Kai motivates me to cut my arm off. Mary Girl Moody is Kai Anderson. Like when I hype everybody up to go kill there's that one part where the FBI comes in. Kai is hyping everybody to go out and to end the future of pregnant women and their babies, which is freaking horrible. Oh my God. But he's trying to motivate me. Instead of Kai, it's me motivating them to just get up and just do something. I don't know. I'm still working on them, but the one that I definitely have done is the one where Allie and Ivy and Ozzy and Winter. Oh my God, that one was hilarious. And I'm still in the process of filming. I just need my kids to help me out. So I have that one. That one will probably be done in about a month. And then I have Edward Mordrake with the Freak Show. That one will be, like I said, out hopefully next week. And then, oh my God, I even have more parodies, which I don't understand why they're not there. I even have a hotel parody that I am shooting as well. So I I guess probably what the best thing is I should do is just put all of the damn parodies down and just work on one at a time instead of just 18 at a time. But that's the way that I will should probably get things done at this point. And I'm having a new book coming out in September. So it's going to be very busy time, very, very busy time. But yeah, so again, the parodies are coming out to you. Like I said, a lot of the scripts are all done. I just needed to finish the shooting with the cameras and my angles, and a lot of the skits I'm playing double characters. There's no way to like have somebody play Allie or Ivy except for me. So I'm doing both of it, and yeah, there's just a lot. So it's been so much fun to do it, and it's been helping me find my zest for my channel again. So I just wanted to let you guys know that absolutely, I will be reporting on news. I'm going to be reporting on cast, on information again, stories and stories and story for all around, all over again. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to step back into it. It's been difficult stepping back into life after your father passes away, after somebody who you deeply admire, cherish, and love. Um, I do that with both my parents and my brothers. I mean, they're my everything. It's like my husband and my kids. And so when my pop passed away, oh God, it was so horrible. And again, I could not find that zest for my channel. And I guess I should have realized that I just needed to take some time and step away and just, I think you guys would have understood. Instead of just been like, yeah, I'll put the reviews out. I'll put the reviews out. And then some never even came out and you guys are still waiting for them. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's like a lesson learned that sometimes we just don't know how to deal with certain things, especially when you lose a loved one and how to cope back and get back into your life afterwards, because sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just straight up fucking can't. But with the help of my husband and the support of my family, I've been able to do it. So absolutely, guys, I will be back to be reviewing Stories Season 3 and Story Season 12. Now, speaking of Season 12, what do we think it's gonna be about? And will you watch it? And will you watch it if Kim Kardashian's on? I think I'm gonna go run some polls over on my Twitter account if you guys want to go check it out and go vote. So I'll start putting them up today if you guys want to put them on. If you guys want to go vote, and then I'll give the results on Wednesday tomorrow, because I will be resuming the AHS Weekly Wednesday live streams. I wanted to resume them a couple of weeks ago, but then my daughter's birthday, my anniversary, kids had spring break, and oh my god, it was just so busy. So who just says never lost a loved one? When I finally do, I'm a probably need to be in a straitjacket. Just a lot of Valium. That's really what. Oh, Blaze says they dropped a new teaser. Is that the one with thank you so much, Blaze, for the super chat. You are absolutely sweet and incredible. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Are you talking about the one that has Emma Roberts, Kim Kardashian? That's the teaser that's kind of floating around right now on. If so, let me pull it up. I know it's on my Instagram. because I follow a lot of people on Instagram. Wow, yeah. And a lot of my messages and stuff have blown through the roof. All right. So, okay. It is the one Blaze says. Okay, Blaze, thank you so much. Blaze, if you hang on 1 second, darling, let me go on ahead, guys. Just give me 1 second and I will switch us. Okay. No, let me share my screen. There we go. All right, lovies. Here we go. I'm going to turn up the volume, but audio, sadly, since my microphone is on. Don't worry, I'll replay this. And as you can tell, it's American Horror Story up here. It's their official Instagram. Here we go. Emma Roberts. And Kim Kardashian. Ow. Sorry, I actually elbowed my damn bookshelf behind me. Are delicate. So maybe. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't see the delicate. I thought it just says R season 12.
Emma and Kim are
Okay. Okay. Let's. Okay. Hang on here. Okay. I'm totally getting an entire doll vibe from stories. Remember from season 2, episode 1, when they did I want to say Spencer for some reason. I don't Spalding. It's Spalding, but I want to say Spencer. I don't know. If I say Spencer again, Cooksy, you're not coming in. He's just gonna headbutt me constantly. So yeah. It makes me think of Spalding are delicate. It makes me think of delicate dolls. Porcelain dolls, like from episode 1, season 2 of American Horror Stories. What does that make you think, guys? Dead Pop Star says Gaga actually studied acting extensively in school, and we know she can act. Kim, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Lola says Emma and Kim are both mothers. This season will have to do with kids. Excuse me. My allergies are crazy right now. Excuse me. Maybe mute it when it plays. The sound is copyrighted. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, if I get a copyright strike on this video, I'm going to be pissed. I think Kim could be similar to Gaga Hotel. Oh, I don't know, Ryan. I don't see Kim Kardashian playing a vampire. Hang on. Jessica says the season was revealed to be based on an upcoming book, Delicate Conditions. There's a synopsis, and it's giving very Rosemary Baby vibes. I heard about that too, Jessica, and I see that Blaze said the same. I didn't. Was that official? Because I thought it was just a rumor. Okay, Danielle Valentine. I guess I'll have to go get it at the bookstore. Oh, it's not even out yet. Oh, wait. That's for K-Book or something. No. Okay. Okay, Delicate Condition, Danielle Valentine. Let's take a look really quickly, and let's go on ahead. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica, for the information. Jessica said it's official. Ryan revealed it in the Hollywood Reporter article. Look up the Hollywood Reporter article. It should pop up. Thank you so much. The book releases in August. That's what I was, looking at. Here, let me share with you guys really quickly. This is the book. Okay. And okay, I was about to say I will go buy it, but it will be released on August 1st. You can pre order now. All right. So let's look at the summary of this. Okay. The push meets the silent patient in a gripping thriller that follows a woman convinced a sinister figure is going to great lengths to make sure her pregnancy never happens, while the men in her life refuse to believe a word she says. Oh, God. I'm sorry. It's just, damn, there's always that bit. While the men in her life refuse to believe a word she says. Oh, my God. That's just so typical. I just wish they would stop with that trope, you know? Anna Alcott is desperate to have a family, but as she tries to balance her increasingly public life as an indie actress with a grueling IVF journey, she starts to suspect that someone is going to great lengths to make sure that never happens. Crucial medicines are lost, appointments get swapped without her knowledge, cryptic warnings have her jumping at shadows, and despite everything she's gone through to make this pregnancy a reality, not even her husband is willing to believe that someone is playing a twisted game with her. Then her doctor tells her she's had a miscarriage. Expect Anna's convinced she's still except Anna's still convinced she's still pregnant despite everything the gray-faced men around her claim. She can feel the baby move inside of her, and she can see the strain that it's taking on her weakening body. Vague warnings become direct threats as someone stalks her through the bleak ghost town of the snowy Hamptons. As her and sense of danger grow ever more horrifying, Anna can't help but wonder what exactly she's carrying inside of her and why no one will listen when she says something is horribly, painfully wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Leah Cohen says it's a spooky devour in one sitting story that's guaranteed to have everyone talking. Wow. Rachel Harrison says a frightening, propulsive read brimming with brutal truths about motherhood, autonomy, and the everyday horror of not being believed. This twisty horror thriller will have you guessing until the staggering end. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I will absolutely freaking read that when it comes out. Um, yeah, so I'll go on ahead then and start getting a theory video ready. Blaze, you are so sweet. Thank you so dearly. And let me put here on my notes season 12 theory video for Blaze. Dedicated to you, Blaze, for the help. Thank you. Oh, and Jessica, because Jessica was the one too who helped Blaze and Jessica. There we go. All right. Perfect. So I will absolutely make a theory video. I am going to do the news video first regarding Kim Kardashian, the news. Thank you again, Jessica. I absolutely will look up the article and I'll give you a big shout out to you and Blaze in the videos as well. And yeah, I mean, wow, that definitely is something like Rosemary's Baby, which I have done here. I should probably watch. You know, that is a wonderful synopsis. Wonderful synopsis. And it's intriguing, interesting, and I sure as hell am going to read it. I guess I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it, or I'll go get it from the bookstore when it comes out. But I don't usually buy books brand new unless it's an SK book or Bruce Campbell or some kind of Nirvana commemorative or something like that. So I don't really usually buy books brand new unless it's my favorite author. So I might actually do it for this. I'm looking forward to it then, because if it comes out in August and the show comes out in September or like October, then I'll have a chance to actually read it and get it done before the show actually starts. So I am excited. I bet Kim Kardashian will play one of the women who had the IVF done and is helping her friend. She'll probably be one of those cryptic friends that like changes her appointment or something like that. Maybe she'll just be like a suspect. So I'm really looking forward to that. I am really looking forward to this season. Now, I'm not going to lie. Last season, I don't know if I could watch again. I am still choked up over last season. Oh God. It was so beautiful and haunting. And the whole thing of how Big Daddy was AIDS and how he took everybody and it just everybody fall in those graves. And that was the real true. That should have been American Crime Story. Wow. Anyway, I yeah, sorry. That's just something that's just really, really awful. Because that should have been, like I said, American Crime Story. But I am really hoping that this season we're going to get, we'll get Billy Lord back and we'll have her and Emma and Kim, and there'll be this young clique group of girls who are all trying to get pregnant, but yet the men in their lives are gaslighting them. So, absolutely. Naveen asks, how do I feel about Haley Feeford taking over as showrunner of the season? Let me see. Let me see. Hallie, sorry. Fever. Let me just pull her up real quick. She is basically taking over. She's basically just as young as myself. And yeah, she's definitely been out there. She's had a lot of stuff. Supposedly, she's taking over as showrunner for Ryan Murphy. And I don't know. I really am not very familiar with her work as going through the movies and the shows that she's been on. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it does not look like I am too familiar with her work, so I will have to get back on that for you, Naveen, and get a little more familiar with her work and then let you know, because it's kind of hard to judge her now when I don't really know what she's going to do. But I mean, I'm really excited for them to try something new. I do hope that they stick with some of the original writers, like Crystal Liu and Manny Cotto. I know a lot of you don't like Manny Cotto, but come on, he came up with the drive-through episode of the Killer Picture, which was so much like Cigarette Burns. Okay, I forgot to say that. If you guys have never watched it, where is it? If you guys have never watched Masters of Terror, there's an episode called Cigarette Burns with Norman Reedus, Daryl from The Walking Dead. It's awesome. I totally freaking forgot that movie. Okay, it's not a movie. Sorry, it was a show that aired on Showtime. It was about Norman Reedus looking for a movie that drove people to kill. So I was like, rabbit. I was like, oh my God. Because I've been going through and I've been rewatching a lot of my lashy. I've been rewatching a lot of my stuff. And then when I was going through there with Cigarette Burns, I was like, oh my God, that's American Horror Story. It's like episode 2, the drive-in. So I think that's where Manny ripped it off. I'm so sorry. My allergies are crazy. But I know that there was another movie before about a movie that drove people to kill. So it's not like the only one. Hugs to you too, Fabian. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I have not seen the new Scream movie yet. I saw the new Creed. I saw the new John Wick. And I'm going next week, I guess, or the week after. Because I am going, next weekend, I'm going to see Evil Dead Rise. And I'm going to document it. And I'm going to show you guys because I am so excited to go see this. I'm going to go see it by myself because I don't think anybody in my family wants to see it. A lot of my 2 older kids aren't really into that, which is weird. I don't know how they could be my kids. And then my 2 younger kids, I'm just too scared to just take them to see Evil Dead Rise when yet the remake of Evil Dead was very brutal and very good. So yes, Dead Pop Star. I believe I have seen Infinity Pool. I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I believe I have seen that. It was really good. I mean, I've been watching some really fantastic movies lately. And if I remember correctly, and I don't want to spoil it because Blaze said that he's going to watch it tonight. If I remember correctly, it was pretty darn good. Sign says, I don't want Kardashians. you know, I I don't know. At first, I thought, "What? Like, are they doing it for the name, like, to try to draw viewers?" Because Kim can also promote American Horror Story on her social media. And then they have the whole Balenciaga, scandal that had just happened. So, uh, I mean, I kinda thought maybe it was some kind of a trick to have her on just to have it as a name, but I don't know. I mean, I guess let's just throw it to the wall and see what sticks. I'm down with that. I mean, why not? It's American Horror Story. It's our favorite show. We're on the 12th season. We're looking for something new. Let's face it, nobody wants to watch Murder House anymore. Nobody wants to watch Witches right now. Nobody wants to see anything about any previous season. We want something new, original, and that has not been done before. And that is a true American Horror Story, which is why season 11 is so perfect. Fuck. I still think about my Gino and I get so sad. Fuck. Season 11 really hit me hard in the feels, guys. I never expected that. Ooh. Season 11 was really good. Phenomenal. So phenomenal that I just don't think I could watch it again. It's like the Central Park 5. I don't know if you guys ever saw that. That came out on Netflix. It was the special that came out about the Central Park 5, what happened with all the boys. And that last episode about when Corey was in prison and he was just a child in prison. My first instinct was, oh, I can't watch this. But then I thought, okay, wait a minute. Corey had to go through this as a 15, 16-year-old child. I'm in my 40s. I can handle it. He couldn't. If he could make it, I can make it just through a show. So for everybody who died from the AIDS virus and who went through all of that, like what Pose and AHS season 11 tried to show us, yeah, I mean, it's might be hard to watch, but it was nothing compared to living it. So yeah, I am just season 11. Man, I guess we should just kind of like put a PTSD like note right beside it and like we can't talk about it for a couple of years right now. It's sort of like my whole hospital thing after I got poisoned. We couldn't talk about metals, we couldn't talk about hospitals, we couldn't talk about being sick. There was like a whole list of things we couldn't talk about. And then as the months went by, like everything like one thing just slowly came off a list. Or as the years went by, something else came off the list. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do with season 11 because it's just so much PSD attributed to that. Dead Pop Star says X and Pearl are my favorite horror for 2022. I can't wait for the third part. Okay, so I saw X. X was really good. And my husband was not expecting it. He just thought X. He just thought like Malcolm X. He thought maybe it was just some kind of like documentary on ecstasy whenever I brought it up. He did not think that this was a scary lady and gentleman of the night video. So I have not seen Pearl yet, but I do know like the general consensus of it. So I am really I haven't seen it, but like I said, I kind of know what it's about. And then yes, Maxine will be coming out. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I love X and Pearl and Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Oh yes. Um Are you a moderator as well on there, darling? Because if not, it needs to be changed. Season 11 was very predictable, but beautifully haunting. It's called When They See Us. The Exonerated 5 are amazing men. Oh, yeah. When They See Us. That's right. Thank you. I'm thinking of the book because I have the book as well. The Exonerated 5 are an amazing men. Yes, that was Oh, incredible. Who dis says both of my uncles died of AIDS. They also helped get the drugs needed for treatment for everyone, like the one in the movie. Wow, that's wonderful, who dis. One of my uncles passed away from AIDS. But other than that, I don't know, or I've never had anybody else pass away from AIDS, and especially since I'm a small town country girl, my family is not very huge. So, okay, thank you. Just making sure that you're still a mod as well. All right, guys. So basically, my predictions for season 12 is that, yeah, okay. It looks like maybe Emma Roberts is probably going to be the one. Maybe I doubt they're going to put Kim in the lead role. Do you think they're going to put Kim in the lead role? Because I don't think so. However, I did say about season 9 that they would not put 2 serial killers in the same camp, and they did. So, matter of fact, I think we had like 3. Yeah. So, I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're gonna actually put Kim as a lead, or do you think that she is actually going to make it for just a couple of episodes? I did see thank you so much, Lola, for putting that down. Guys, um if you are enjoying the stream, please like it. I would appreciate it. Michelle Mybell says, "Oh, you left AHS. I thought you were doing both for a while. True crime is heavy. I had to stop watching the cable channels." Yeah, it's real heavy. Um. Oh, okay. So Lola says, "I agree with Blaze. I think they're using Kim's name for promotion, and she won't be around long." Um. Okay. And Travis says that the show is supposed to be about a gripping thriller that follows a woman convinced a sinister figure to make sure her pregnancy never happens, while the men in her life refuse to believe a word that she says. And then Blaze says that I think Kim is going to get killed off, and at least by episode 3, and Kim needs content for her show to do. Maybe that's why she got casted, and plus Kim can promote AHS on her show. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a huge win-win when you promote a huge social media star such as Kim Kardashian onto the show. But I really hope that she puts herself into this role, and actually embraces it and tries. So, yeah, absolutely. Who dis says, "Same here, small town Miss Western country girl. Not very common at the time for AIDS to be around in a small community." Exactly. Exactly. Oh God, season 11. Lord have mercy. So, yeah, I just think that it's probably I want Billie Lourd to come back. I can't believe how much I miss her by seeing her again in Cult and how she was, being Winter. I miss her so much, and I hope that they give her another starring role this season. Glad Emma's back. So I assume that Emma right now is going to be the lead character of this, synopsis. So, basically, she'll be Anna. That Emma will be Anna. That's what my opinion is. Or she's going to be, an Anna-like character, because I don't think that they can do the show based off her book unless they have exclusive rights or permission. So, I don't know, it's crazy. There was a question up here that I wanted to answer about oh, yeah, Blaze right there. Did I prefer season 10 or 11? 11. 11 all the way to the max. And that's another thing. I have a parody of myself interviewing Ryan Murphy and asking him questions about season 11 or sorry, season 10, and he's just trying to avoid them at every turn because he knows that season 11 just dropped or season 10 dropped the ball. Season 10 was awful. 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 Even Cooksey agrees. He's out there barking his head off because he heard me talk about season 10. See, even he hates it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Blaze liked season 10 more than 11. Well, Blaze, you bring up a good point because it's the tone, I guess, of the seasons. Like season 10 wasn't as serious. It was more playful, more theorizing, um, you know, it wasn't so serious. And season 11 should have been an American crime story instead of an American horror story like Katrina. It's like taking Katrina and putting it as a horror story. Well, it shouldn't be a horror story. It should be a crime story for what the government did to those people and just how what the government did to the gays and anybody who caught AIDS. I mean, even kids, babies caught AIDS, and they were still like, nah, not going to help them, not going to test them. Blah, blah, blah. No. I do agree with you, Mike, that Angela Bassett needs to be back. She is so in though on 911. She's doing great on that show, and I love her character with Bobby, Peter Krause. So I think she's having a great time. Hopefully, she'll come over and moonlight at the other Ryan Murphy production. So I am looking very forward to that. All right, guys. So it's basically been an hour, and I just wanted to go on ahead and come back on here and let you guys know what my intentions are for the channel, and that I am going to go on ahead and start making those news videos for you. We're going to come back tomorrow with the AHS Weekly Wednesday live stream. Theories are going to start pumping out, and I do apologize. I'm trying to get my scenes filmed. It is so hard when I only have such a limited, short amount of time when my kids aren't here, and then when they are here and I'm filming. Like I was filming a voiceover for Edward Mordrake, and my kids didn't know because they had just came home. They were like, "Hey, Mom," and they were grabbing their milk and cookies or whatever I had for them that day. And I was upstairs trying to finish my voiceover, so I'm like, "Dear Diary, I'm only here to," and I'm talking like this, and my kids are like, "What? Who's up there with you? What are you doing? What's going on?" They don't understand, my voices and all that stuff. So I can only really film when they are not here. And they are not here only a couple of hours out of the day when they're at school. So yeah. All right, guys. Y'all are so awesome. Blair, it is so awesome to see you. I hope you guys are all doing great. I am definitely doing better. Everything is just, going much better over here. I'm just really trying to heal from the passing of my father. And just, Cammy, hi, darling. It is so good to see you too. So yeah, just been trying to come back after the loss of my father and just trying to find that passion for my channel again. But I have found it, and nobody's around right now, so I'll give you guys an exclusive, okay? Just a small exclusive of what I've been working on, just for the people who actually stuck around, hung out. Cooksy, stop it! Let me see. I don't know if the volume will work, so I'm going to show you guys a few minutes of it. And if you can't hear it, let me know, okay, in the comments, and then I'll go back and re-show you. So here we go. Where did you go? Hang on 1 second. Oh, nope. It's not going to work. It's not going to let me show you guys the video. Darn it. Why won't it's only going to show the tabs that are on? I wanted to show you guys a few moments of the parody that I had been working on that I did film for, but it's not going to let me share it to the actual other screen. To my other screen, it's only going to do one of my tabs, and I don't have it in my video drive yet. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put it in my Google Drive, and then I'll have it pulled up tomorrow, and for those of you who stick around at the end tomorrow, I'll give you guys a little preview of my parody that's coming out next week. So thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for your sweet comments and for your concern and your love and your patience. I really appreciate it. I know, girl, we understand with parents, kids can be just so loud. And you start to wonder too, it's like, was I that loud when I was that young? Must have been, but I guess not. I don't know. So yeah, thank you all again so much for being here. I love you all. I will see you back here tomorrow for the weekly Wednesday live stream. And I will see you all again for the theory videos and the news videos. And if there's more information coming out, I will absolutely go live and give you guys the information as usual. Don't forget, if you liked the stream, thumb it up, subscribe if you want. Take it easy and beware of our chick, Sexy Scathich. She's haunting around somewhere, especially when you're talking about a woman getting pregnant and babies. Makes me wonder if like Scathich is somewhere like lurking around. Be careful of her, guys. She's there.